Hey folks, Dale Davidson, Davidson Loss is also known as the VA guy, talking VA pension today, also known as aid and attendance. So if you think what we're doing here is good and educational and informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave us a comment below, good or bad. We want to hear from you because we want to get better for you. So let's talk a little bit about VA pension, also known as aid and attendance. This is a little known pension available to veterans and their surviving spouses for their lifetime. It's a monthly income tax-free benefit. Did you know, fun fact, that less than 5% of the eligible veterans and spouses who apply for this benefit actually receive it? Interesting fact. It's a lot of red tape involved, but that's what we help you do, cut through the red tape. So let's go through the qualifications real quick. Number one, you got to have served at least 1 day during a qualifying wartime period. So let's say that you went on the last day of Korea, which was January 31st, 1955, and you served for 90 consecutive days thereafter. You qualify, okay? So it doesn't matter where you served during World War I, II, and Korea. You could have been a cook in Anchorage, Alaska, or a flight engineer in Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean. You didn't have to be in country. Now, there's a little bit of some rules with respect to the Vietnam War. So if you served in the military from February 28, 1961 to August 4, 1964, you had to be what we refer to as boots on the ground. In other words, you had to have been in the country of Vietnam at any time during those periods. Okay. After that, from August 5th, 1964 to the end of the Vietnam War, which was May 7th, 1975, you didn't have to be boots on the ground. So qualifications, you've got to have been served during one of those periods of time. All right. Number two, you've got to have had something other than a dishonorable discharge. What does that mean? Well, you've got to be honorably discharged or receive some kind of medical discharge. Okay. Number three, you've got to have or need assistance with your activities of daily living. And if you have questions regarding what your activities of daily living are, give us a shout. Shoot me an email at dearvaguy@gmail.com, dearvaguy@gmail.com, and we will be glad to share that information with you. And then the fourth eligibility requirement is that your income cannot exceed the maximum pension rate. So, for instance, here this year, 2021, the maximum pension rate, monthly pension rate for a veteran and the veteran's spouse is $2,296 per month. Okay, so if your income exceeds that, supposedly you don't qualify, but that's what we do, and we're pretty good at it, looking at your income and finding what they refer to as unreimbursed medical expenses so you can meet that income test. And then the last test, of course, is the asset test. The VA says you can't have too many assets, and so if you do, then you don't qualify. But again, that's what we do. We help you cut through the red tape and look at your assets and determine what assets are exempt and what assets are not, and to get you qualified. So, kind of a recap of the VA pension or aid and attendance. Okay, no injury required. Remember, no injury required. You've got to have served 1 day during a qualifying wartime period, World War I, II, Korea, and Vietnam. But remember the special rules with respect to Vietnam, okay? And then you've got you need some help or assistance with your activity of daily living, and we'll be glad to share that information with you. You have an income test and an asset test. So I know I have said a lot, But what I want to do is we want to send you this little nifty little cheat sheet card that shows you the benefits, the maximum monthly benefits available to a veteran and a spouse, a single veteran, and then the surviving spouse of a veteran. And then it also details the qualifying wartime periods. Just leave us a like, share, and comment below with your contact information. If you don't want to leave it there, feel free to email us directly at dearvaguy@gmail.com, dearvaguy@gmail.com, and we'll be glad to send this to you to help you out. So, next video that we're going to do is on disability indemnity comp. It's a totally different benefit, so stay tuned for that one. And lastly, go out and make a difference in somebody's life today. Anybody, complete stranger would be fine. Just go out and make a difference in their lives. Do something kind and generous for somebody. It doesn't have to cost you anything. Opening the door for somebody, letting somebody out in traffic. Hopefully your kindness will rub off to these other individuals, and they will pay it forward. You will feel better. You will feel better. They will feel better, hopefully, and the world will be a better place. So that's what we need more than ever, is show a little kindness and show a little love to your fellow man. In the meantime, stay tuned for our next video on disability indemnity comp. But everybody have a blessed day.